Hey everyone, how's everybody doing? This is JC for Hidden Knowledge, and today I have another Mandela Effect update for you guys. This is going to be update number 27. If you are new to my channel and you enjoy Mandela Effect videos, please consider subscribing. I upload new videos every single week. Anyways guys, let's jump right in. Alright, let's take a look at this first one. It's going to be regarding the Salem witch trials. During the Salem witch trials, 20 people were executed. One was killed by pressing. They laid heavy stones on him until he died. However, the other 19 were killed by one of the following ways. A. Hanging. B. Burning. C. Drowning. And the correct answer is A. Hanging. Every single alleged witch during the Salem witch trials all died by hanging except the one that was killed by pressing. Of course, many people remember them being burned at the stake. However, that is not the case. No witch was ever burned at the stake in the Salem witch trials. Also, is it just me, or do I remember a lot more alleged witches being killed during the Salem witch trials? Also, when you look into the Salem witch trials and you try to find some residue regarding this, you run into a Simpsons clip, of course. If you guys haven't seen my other video, I did a Mandela Effect video related to the Simpsons, and we can see that there's a lot of correlation between the two. Let's take a look at the video.
You are all hereby found guilty of the crime of witchcraft. I sentence you hags to be burned at the stake until you are deemed fit to re-enter society.
Fire it up, boys.
When I first saw this video, I thought it was relating to the Salem witch trials. However, looking at the date that they show in The Simpsons, it doesn't correlate with the Salem witch trials. It actually correlates with the Newcastle witch trials, which were held in 1650, which also had 15 alleged witches executed. However, none of those witches were burnt at the stake either. Our second possible Mandela Effect example today is going to be a Star Wars one, and it has to do with Darth Vader's costume. And it has to do with his mask, to be more specific, with his nose. What color is Darth Vader's nose? Is it A, black, B, silver, C, purple? And the correct answer is B, silver. It's actually pretty shiny silver. For this one, many people remember it black, just all black, no silver nose. And I found an example of what many people remember, similar to this one right here. However, it's always been silver. And I don't know, for whatever reason, once I found out about this, it just looked odd to me. I remember it all black. What do you guys remember in terms of this one? And actually, this one, I want to give credit to Brian. He runs a YouTube channel, and I found this one on his channel. Check him out. He does a lot of Mandela Effect videos. He does them a little bit different than me. He actually does the voting and polling in his actual video. He throws a bunch of Mandela Effects out there and sees what sticks. I, on the other hand, find whatever specific Mandela Effect I'm interested in. I do a poll on multiple groups, and based on those results, I decide whether or not to include it in a video or not. Anyways, check out his channel. It's down in the link below. Anyways, moving on, we have another potential Mandela Effect. This one again is related to Star Wars. And this one is from the very first Star Wars released, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, which was released in 1977. And it has to do with an Obi-Wan Kenobi quote. And this quote is said during a dialogue between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker. Obi-Wan Kenobi ends the conversation with the following. A, the Force will be with you, always. B, may the Force be with you. Or C, may the Force guide you. And the correct answer is A. The Force will be with you always. Obi-Wan Kenobi never says, may the Force be with you. He actually doesn't say that line until 25 years later, when the other 3 movies were released during the Clone Wars. However, of course, many people attribute may the Force be with you to Obi-Wan Kenobi. And while Obi-Wan Kenobi does speak of the Force throughout the movie, he never utters that line. However, there's other people that say the line throughout the movie. The first one is General Dondana. before the Death Star battle. And also Han Solo repeats it in the next scene. But for whatever reason, although many people remember Obi-Wan Kenobi saying that line, he does not say that line at all. How about you guys? Do you guys remember Obi-Wan Kenobi saying that? Before we go, I wanted to talk to you guys about something else that I found on one of the Mandela Effect groups on Facebook. Somebody posted this and I thought it was extremely interesting. Many people think it's Mandela Effect related, but honestly, I think it might not be. It's just, I still think it's very cool and worth a look. Have you guys ever heard of the 43 giant crumbling presidential heads that are located in a field in Virginia? I sure hadn't, and they are extremely cool looking. And these heads all came from the Presidential Open Air Museum located in Virginia. They couldn't get enough funding, so they had to shut down. And all these heads were supposed to be destroyed, but somebody got them and relocated them. And now they're out in this field in various stages of decay. Here are some of the images so you guys could check them out. It's 43 presidential heads, and some of them are pretty creepy looking. And the one that I found the creepiest was the Abraham Lincoln, because check this out. The back of the Abraham Lincoln one, the head has a huge hole in it, which I found pretty creepy. Anyways, what do you guys think of these images? Have you guys heard of this stuff before? Finally, I just wanted to make a quick announcement. I just wanted to thank everybody for all the support that you guys have showed my channel. As of today, I have reached 10,000 subscribers, and I couldn't be happier. Actually, in the past month, I've gained nearly 6,000 subscribers. It just feels great to have a much larger audience to share all the possible Mandela effects that I find throughout my research. I hadn't really done anything special for any milestone. 1,000, 5,000, nothing really. But I think for 10,000, it's a pretty good milestone. So I'm probably going to be releasing a special Mandela effect video sometime next week. It's going to be probably part 2 of the best Mandela effect examples. Part 1, people really seem to enjoy that one. So I'm probably going to do part 2 now. I think it's a good way to celebrate 10,000. Anyways, guys, thanks once again. And if you are new to my channel and you enjoy these types of videos, please consider subscribing and becoming a part of this rapidly growing community. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one.